Welcome back to my channel, and here we have worked on the construction of triangles. Then we look at some theoretical uh, uh, things that we need to know about triangles. So here we have a few questions as objective questions to answer, which will help us to have a solid background in answering objective questions in West African Examination Council exams and also National Council examinations, that is NECO, when it comes to technical drawing. So I will quickly run through the questions, then I will provide answers. Wherever I need to explain, I will explain, and wherever I just need to give answer, I will go on and give answer to that question. So let's start with question 1 and 2, which we have to use this diagram to answer. So question 1 says that the angle PST is angle PST. So angle PST is angle PST. So the angle outside here. So if you look at this triangle, is an isosceles triangle in which we have this length equal to this length. So an isosceles triangle. So that means this angle here will be equal to this angle, because as we have said that the base angles of isosceles are equal in size. So therefore, this angle is 40 degree. This angle is 40 degree. And we know that the sum of angles on a straight line is 180. So which means if we subtract that 40 from 180, what we are going to have here will be 140 degree. So which makes the angle outside here to be an obtuse angle. Okay, so let's take note of that. Then question 2 says that the value of angle RPS is angle RPS. That is this angle here. So if this angle is 40 degree, the angle here will be 50 degree, as we have said that the sum of angles in a right angle triangle is equal to 90 degree. So this is a right angle triangle. So triangle RPS or PSR is a right angle triangle. So the angle at this point will be equal to 50 degrees. So the answer is option B, while the answer for question 1 is option A, obtuse angle. Then question 3 says that a triangle whose sides are in the ratio 3, 4, 7, ratio 3 to 4 to 7 is a scaling triangle. So because the length of side are different, so the sides are in the ratio of 3 to 4 to 7. So this is scaling triangle. Then question here we have question 4 that says that in triangle JLK shown in figure 2, triangle JLK shown in figure 2, line JP is, so line JP, so this is line JP. So line JP is an altitude, that's option D. Then question 5 says that the figure below shows the construction of a triangle whose perimeter is given with the ratio of sides. That is option B is the answer. So if you recall, we did a construction like this. So when we have a construction of triangle like this, we are given the perimeter and the ratio of sides of the triangle. Then question 6, the triangle PQR is a right angled triangle. So angle in a semicircle is a right angle. So this is a right angled triangle. Then question 7, which of the following is true of triangles triangles X, Y, and Z below? So they have a common vertical eye. That's the answer to that question. Then question 8, what is the value of angle QRT in the figure above? Angle QRT in the figure above. So if you look at this is a right angle triangle, this is also a right angle triangle. So this angle is 45 degrees and this angle will be 30 degrees. As we have said that the sum of angles in the right-hand triangle is 90. So if we subtract 60 from 90, the balance is what? Is 30 for here. 45 from 90, the balance is 45. So if we now have this angle 30 plus 45, that is what? That gives us 75. So if we subtract 75 from 180, the total angle here is 180. So if we subtract 75 from 180, the balance is 105. So the answer is option B. Then question 9, we're using this diagram to answer question 9 to 11. So question 9 says that the value of angle Y is, so this angle Y here. So if we are to get this angle Y here, we need to get this angle and this angle. So this angle that we have here, what is the value? So sum of angles on a straight line is 180. So we subtract 110 from 180. So this will give us 70. Then 70 plus 30 is 80. So if we subtract 80 from 180, so the balance is okay, so this is 100. So 100 from 80 will give us what? From 180. 100 from 180 will give us 80. So this angle here is 80 degrees, because the sum of angles in a triangle is 180. So that means this angle here, which is 80 degrees, and angle Y, they are alternate angles. So angle Y would be 80 degrees. So option C is the answer. Then question 10. Angle X can be described as, this angle X can be described as supplementary angle. So angle X is supplementary angle. So supplementary angles are the angles that we add together and their sum is 180. So if this angle is 80 degrees, so this angle here, so is a supplementary angle to this angle that we have inside here. So let's pay attention to that. So the answer is option D here. Okay. So angle X is supplementary to angle Y, because this angle here is also angle Y, which we have gotten its value to be 80 degrees. Then question 11 says that triangle LMN is an example of a scaling triangle. Triangle LMN is an example of a scaling triangle. So the answer is option A here. And question 12 says that in triangle ACD shown in figure 1, so AB is equal to BC, line BD is called the median. We talk about this when we talk about the part of a triangle. Then question 13 says that the isosceles triangle MNT in figure 8 was constructed using a given perimeter and two base angles.